I'm Lucas.
I'm Yosef.
Now it's time for CHS Today. Today, the band and choir will be hosting the Holiday Spectacular in the auditorium at 7. Donations of $5 is suggested upon entrance. Come out and support these groups of students for a fun night.
Midterm grades will need to turn in library books, Chromebooks, styluses, chargers, and cases before you leave school on December 22nd. If you are missing any of these, please bring cash or check to cover the replacement cost.
There will be a French Club meeting in JA 201 during SRE next Tuesday.
2024 graduates need to order caps and gowns ASAP. You can do so online. There are many additional senior items available, but the only thing each senior must purchase is the cap and gown. This includes all 3-year graduates as well as midterm graduates. To order the cap and gown only, visit the link and scroll all the way to the bottom. The cap, gown, and tinsel unit is what is required. It's $36. If you're a senior who needs assistance with paying for a cap and gown, or you know a senior in need, please email Julie Bell at juliebell@fate.k12.
All information still states that the FAFSA will open in December. We do not have a definite date on when it will be open to students for the 24 to 25 school year. To help be more prepared, you can go ahead and create your FSA ID. Students and parents/guardians will need to have their own account. Be sure to save your username and password. You will need to have an account created at least 3 days. Just because you create an account does not mean you have filled out the FAFSA. You will use this to log in and complete the FAFSA once it is available.
If you see errors in your second semester schedule, please contact your counselor using this counselor request link or by emailing your counselor. Be as detailed as possible so that changes can be made before school restarts. Please remember that Mrs. Flum is the only one who can approve teacher changes.
To celebrate Computer Science and Education Week, join Mrs. Balmer during SRE on Wednesday or Thursday in W262 for a half-hour code. We will be making an Amazon Alexa app. All you need is your Chromebook.
The Connersville FFA chapter will be having a Christmas door decoration contest. You will need to decorate the door on your 7th period class throughout the month, but needs to be done by December 22nd. The winning class will receive a pizza party after we come back from Christmas break.
On this day in 1982, the Queen of Rap was born. Onika Mirage, better known as Nicki Minaj, was born in Trinidad and eventually moved to Queens, New York. In her early childhood, she had started her career as a backup singer and then eventually posting her own work on MySpace. This grabbed the attention of a record label and eventually Lil Wayne, leading to a mixtape that gave her a lot of positive exposure in the industry. This led to her first album, Pink Friday, which charted at the top of the Billboard's 200. And today, she released Pink Friday 2 as what could be seen as a memoir to her first album's work. Nicki has had one of the strongest impacts in the rap community by being a female icon in such a male-dominated field of music. Happy birthday, Onika Mirage.
Today in national news, McDonald's is opening a new chain called Cosmics. Cosmics will focus on coffee and other drinks. The first location opened in Illinois on Thursday. Additional restaurants plan to open in 2024.
World War II veteran Ira Shab returns to Pearl Harbor 82 years after Japan's attack to honor fallen comrades. The veteran who survived the attack on Pearl Harbor has returned to Hawaii to honor those who lost their lives in the tragedy. Ira, who is now 103, was only 21 when Japanese pilots bombed a naval base on December 7, 1941.
Lunch for Monday will be a home-style meatloaf with a dinner roll and mashed potatoes and a classic American cheeseburger with tater tots.
It's Friday. How's this weekend's weather looking, Eli?
Well, Lucas, it's looking pretty good. Looking at our 14-hour forecast here, about 5 p.m., we're looking at 54 degrees and partly cloudy. Looking into 10 p.m. tonight, 55 degrees, partly cloudy. But looking into 7 a.m. tomorrow, 55 degrees and cloudy. Now, let's take a look into our 3-day forecast. On Saturday, we have a high of 62, a low of 35, partly cloudy. On Sunday, we have a high of 38 and a low of 26. Quite the temperature difference. And looking into Monday, a high of 40 and a low of 28, also partly cloudy. That's all for weather. Now back to the desk.
Thanks, Eli. Now to Elijah.
With the sports.
At Hagerstown at 6. Sports action for tomorrow will be boys freshman JV and varsity basketball at Townsend Heights at 6, wrestling at Rushville at 9, and girls JV and varsity basketball at home at 6. That's all for sports. Now back to the desk.
The only birthday for today is Noah Tipton.
Birthdays for the weekend are Aiden Wood, Lexi Fierce, me, and Ethan Kurtka.
Happy birthday. I'm Lucas.
I'm Yosef.
It's all for CHS today.